are the AM Clique. Your girl DJ Angel Baby.
I'm your boy Pork Chop.
And we have...
Go ahead.
We have Jermaine Fowler, a.k.a. Lavell, from Coming to America on with us today. Woo!
Yo, hey y'all. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
How you feel, man?
Happy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Look, we feel happy too. Like we're watching one of our own. I went to Howard University, so I know that whole PGDC area. And even though I'm from Baltimore, I got love for that people from that area because I know the grind. I know how hard it is to get out of places like Baltimore, places like DC.
Dude, first and foremost, I was born at Howard University Hospital.
Hey, so you might as well say HU. You know.
Yeah. I didn't go to college, but I was born at the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know. I used to do shows in Baltimore a bit, So wait, I thought Baltimore and DC was beefing. How'd you make the transition?
No, it's all
you've been gone a long time, Jermaine.
You good now? I've been gone a minute. I'm like, what happened? When I left, there was some issue.
Yeah, them days over, man.
They're over, thank God, because it made no sense.
Yeah,
it made no sense. I'm like, what's going on? The Baltimore, I love the music out of Baltimore. It's beautiful. The music's dope. I remember NERD used to have this song called Everybody Knows.
Yep.
The girl standing. And he's from VA. They from VA. Yeah. So I was like, they I think they went to Baltimore, heard the,
Yeah, they stole it.
Yeah,
you know what it was.
I'm trying to be nice about it.
Ain't no use of being nice. Stolen.
They stole it. No, that's dope, man. No, this is cool, man. I love talking to hometown folk, man. It feels good, dog. Thanks for having me.
So since we on hometown and everything, talk about, because not a lot of people make it from the area. Like it's rare that you find somebody from Baltimore, DC, or whatever, out in Hollywood, out in New York doing that thing, like making it to the big screen. So talk about just I don't want to say escape, but
it wasn't a slave plantation.
It's not an escape. It's more so of a flee.
I know what you mean. Hey, look, I know what you mean. I was just talking about that earlier and how I believe if you have goals and dreams that are, that you feel are attainable, be surrounded by people who empower you and can push you to get there. Yeah. Period. I don't care who they are. Be around them. Go find them. Don't be around negativity ever, because it's cyclical too. I remember when I wanted to do this, there were many people who were like, you shouldn't do it. You should go to college, go find a job. You're a loser. All that stuff, all of it. And I believed in myself. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm moving. I had enough of that. I bounced to New York and I found 20, 21-year-old like folks that were around my age who were skateboarding and trying to figure life out, and just weirdos, just like outcasts and like people who outcasts. They weren't outcasts. They were outcasts because they wanted to chase their dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They weren't
right.
You know what I mean? They were like just trying to figure it out, and musicians, painters, comedians, actors, all of them, man. It was cool to be around that because we were all struggling, but we were happy that we were on our own and had each other. So that's what I needed to be around. Yeah. And so when I left New York to LA, same vibe, but I was still stay in contact with my family back and friends back in the DMV area. And every day, like, hey man, y'all should come out here. It's dope. You can rap, you can sing, you can do art, you can do photography.
Get people to come. Yeah.
I was trying to build the Wu-Tang clan of like hometown, but they wouldn't leave. Like nobody would leave. So I was lonely, man. It was lonely. And there was this thing that this interview that always stuck with me that Will Smith had recently, and it was just like he said, chasing your dreams is like a lonely experience because you're going to be the only one who's going to believe in you and sees the thing that you see. It's going to be a lonely path. Yeah. And I had to just accept that. And when I accepted it, the more I started to kind of embrace just, my personal growth and the grind itself and, just enjoying this, being in the moment.
I feel it. Mm-hmm. I feel that. I like that.
Man, look, we was looking at your resume. Mm-hmm. I was like, wow. First of all, I didn't even know you was Mark Clark on Judas and the Black Messiah.
Right.
Didn't know it.
Getting money for years. Been doing it 15 plus years now.
Yeah. First and foremost, rest in peace, Mark Clark. And if the family of Mark Clark is listening to this, I hope you enjoyed the film. And wow, that movie was amazing to do. It was compelling, just compelling in so many ways. It was heavy. So I'm happy people are seeing this on such a big scale. I've been doing this 15 years, and I've always wanted to act. I got into stand-up comedy because I wanted to be an actor. I love this. I always appreciated Eddie and Martin, Mike Epps, and Cat Williams, Pryor, Bernie, Chris Rock, Dave, like all the Wanda Sykes, like all the people who transitioned into acting, and good acting too. Like I've always felt some of the best stand-ups can act their asses. Robin Williams, Whoopi. So those are the people I looked up to. And when I finally started to transition, I was like, I want to find drama too. And that's why I guess the resume is so diverse, I suppose.
Yeah. We tried to count it, but I lost count. Wikipedia don't be listing everything. IMDb don't list everything.
IMDb, that's the hub right there, baby.
Yes. But I mean, to have such a long career and people just finding out about you now, like I know the no's have been pretty harsh, you know, the rejections, and talk about those times where you just was like, you thought you was going to make it, but then you got snatched away.
Oh, it all starts back in DC, the rejection. Oh yeah, like all the bombing. For 6 months I would bomb on stage, and it wasn't until I had a joke about homeless people when I started to kill. And actually, very first joke that I thought was really good was this joke I had about Silver Diner, the Silver Diner. Yeah, it was this old joke about racist restaurants, and it killed all the time. But I thought
you was gonna say it.
I know, I was waiting.
I was waiting for the joke. Yeah, go ahead.
The joke was basically like, "Hey guys, have you heard the Silver Diner? I love that diner. It's a 50s themed restaurant, and it's so dedicated to the 50s that they didn't serve me." And that was like my first bit I ever had. And it was thank you, Doc.
Hey,
it was
I get it.
She's one of the people that hate it back then.
I get it. I'm just not. It wasn't that funny.
Oh my god!
I think it's hilarious. That was my first joke.
We love you, babe, but it was no way.
It was great, man. Don't listen to this one. I'm trying to tell you.
No. I never listened to that. So
that was perfect. I like that, man.
Thank you, man. Just a good, like, this 4 sentences of like, that's just like, to me, like a perfectly crafted joke. And that was my first joke. And
but you said they booed you off stage for that joke.
No, never. But the first 6 months. No, you want them to. The first 6 months of my career, I was just bombing. Then I found that joke and a couple of jokes about the homelessness in DC, where I started to kind of find my voice. I moved to New York and I started to embrace, the stories about my family. And then that's when I started to get like calls from networks and, TV show producers to come do my own, show about my family. Yeah. And that was during pilot seasons, years of pilot season. And pilot season is a daunting task because you do a pilot or you develop a pilot and for months, and then you shoot it, and then you wait months to hear back, and then it's either a no or a yes.
Might not pick up. Right.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have like seven failed pilots, which is nothing compared to Dave Chappelle. Dave has 9. Wow. So I'm catching up to Dave. But it's after a while you just build some tough skin. You build tough skin and you just move on and do the next thing. You don't linger on it. You just kind of just take your lumps, and I got to thank stand-up for really building that attitude about how the rejection is going to be there. It's to this day, rejection, you're going to have rejection, but you just got to move on, man, and just go to the next thing.
And now we at the next thing, biggest thing that everybody's talking about right now, Coming to America. You play Lavell, Eddie Murphy's son in the movie, his estranged son, because the side chick's son.
As they say in the movie, the bastard son.
The bastard, yes, the bastard. How is it? Because I know everybody's been asking. We all want to know because we don't get to get up close and personal with him ourselves. How is it working with Eddie? Was he like hard on you? Was he like, talk to my assistant? Like what type of vibe?
Cool.
He like, what? Go on.
No. Eddie's amazing. I learned how he treated people on and off set. Was very gracious. He's cool as hell.
Wow. Were you fanning out like the first meeting? Like, how was it?
Not at all, because I knew him before. Like me and his son, Miles Murphy, we write together.
He knows everyone.
Yeah,
it's fine. No, for real. Like I didn't have that that initial oh my god, Eddie Murphy. You know, but when I first met him at the house, I was kind of freaking out because that's my idol, you know. But when I would see him in his element, when he would get into characters, that's when I would turn into a, you know, the 8-year-old boy first watching Eddie on TV for the first time. Yeah. That's when I would kind of geek out, like, wow. And there were moments when I would forget my lines, and my co-star Namzamo or Kiki would nudge me a little bit, like, do your line, and I'm like, oh, sorry. You know, it was just a lot. It was a lot to see him in his zone. It was beautiful to watch. It's like watching Jordan, dude. Just like watching Jordan. Yeah, for real. Eddie's no one like him. No one like. He's so smart and intuitive, and Arsenio was so cool. Everybody was great, man. It was a good set. It was like a family reunion for real.
I heard you say something earlier about rapping. You got some bars?
No, I used to when I was in high school. Me and my twin, we had a rap group because the Clips came out.
Right.
And yeah, I always thought the Clips were twins. They look exactly like.
I did too.
Yeah,
I thought
I love the Clips, man. VA too, yeah. So we had a rap group with my brother, and like, but we kind of disbanded. You know, he wanted to kind of do his own thing, and I wanted to. But no, I don't really have. I watch rap battles, but I don't really like, you know. A lot of battlers from Baltimore out, like
Tay-Rock.
And Tay-Rock. Yeah, I watch battle rap all the time. Maryland's coming up in the battle rap scene, man.
Yeah,
we get there.
I feel like Jermaine, you have such a familiar face. Like, don't he look like we know him from somewhere? Like,
you know what? I really thought that hair was yours during the movie.
Oh, which one? The afro?
Yeah, the flat. I thought that was really your hair.
Nah, that afro. Because I came in with the dreads. I came in with the dreads. Yeah.
Okay.
Then, we wanted to kind of tell a story with the hair, because I think every piece of the movie tells a story. The word, everything tells a story. So you got to see a metamorphosis kind of flow. The hair was fake. I had like a little, like, you know.
Yeah, we saw the kid.
Harvey, yeah.
You almost look like Killmonger.
Oh, that's hilarious. That was my homage.
Yeah,
that was my homage to him, because I just love that character, man. And, you know, going back to, it was kind of like my little Easter egg, you know, for all the Black Panther fans out there. I just love the vibe that he had in the movie. So it was it was kind of homage to him, and some Instagram models that I've been like kind of like getting looks from or whatever. I'm like just, you know, scrolling, getting inspiration. So yeah, that hair was definitely an inspiration from Killmonger.
Hopefully Ryan will holler at you to do Black Panther too.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know. That's rest in peace, Chadwick, man. That's something. I don't know what to say about that. I met Ryan. Ryan's great. He was on set for Judas and the Black Messiah. Dude is amazing. Just amazing guy. So I mean, I wish all the best for Black Panther and all the actors, and I hope the story moves forward. And rest in peace, Chadwick, baby.
Of course. And now my last question about the movie, I always wanted to know, because we watch like bloopers and things like on TV screens, like TV after the shows. I always wondered how much of the script is ad-lib. Like, when you mess up, do you guys keep going? Like, how is it?
I watch Looper all the time. Only the positive stuff. I like the positive stuff, like that. Like,
yeah,
right.
Love knowing the so I improvised the line where I told Arsenio he looked like he was dressed like a slave from the future. Eddie liked that.
When he had the white.
Yeah, and then everything. Lunel's line to Leslie when she was talking about breaking the candles in half and making 31, and she was like, "That only makes 20." What do you like? that was an actual reaction from Lunel.
Yeah.
Almost everything Leslie did. Lisa had a beautiful. Sherry Headley had a beautiful moment with Eddie that I think a lot of it was just. That was my favorite scene was her and Eddie having that argument. It was beautiful. Sherry really brought it. I'm not sure. I would love to know what she like improvised as well, because a lot of stuff I know what I did, but like I would love to know if Sherry did anything. Yeah.
So the answer is like you guys can kind of like improvise a lot until you get too crazy, and then they're like, hey, tone it down, bring it back.
You have like a bunch of comedians on in a movie. It's easy to kind of just improvise and have a good time, because you know, why not? It's a comedy. But it's important for the director, like Craig Brewer, which he did, was to kind of rein us in and be like, yo, this scene has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of movies where like comics try to outdo each other and, you know, try to be on your, you know what I mean? It's like, we still got a movie to shoot. Let's do that real quick, and then we can get some alts, you know? So Craig understood that, and, you know, we had a good time because we still had a story to tell. Still got a story to tell. As long as the improv is pointed in a particular direction, it can make the cutting room floor. It can make it can make the movie. Other than that, sometimes you just get a bunch of improv that ain't gonna go nowhere. It's like we're just wasting time now.
Right.
So I've seen that. I've been in that situation too. So I'm glad Craig was there to kind of, make sure, we had a place to go.
Okay.
How your DMs been since you made the movie?
Right.
Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. A lot of people just reaching out. Friends from high school, friends from
No. Not that part of the DM. The other part of the DM, the women.
Oh, the nastiness.
Yes.
Yeah, man. It makes me uncomfortable, man. I'm just like, y'all, you that comfortable? You don't even know who I am. Like, why would you say that? Everybody, like, from women, dudes, like that.
You definitely, I know, Jermaine, you're definitely getting a whole bunch of hey big head, hey stranger text messages.
It's flattering. It's flattering, but like all that, like I only care about like 10 people who I correspond to.
Make sure you put the number on it.
Now the 100 people that's watching are gonna wonder, are they one of the 10?
That's hilarious, man. But I have to. Social media, people feel entitled to just say anything, do anything, and send anything, and it's at times it's flattering, but like it's like have some self-respect.
Right, just a little bit.
A little bit, I don't get to everybody, but when I do, when I read a message, when someone says, hey, your story about your mom during RuPaul's Drag Race really moved me, I go, I appreciate that. Yo, I hope the best for you and stuff. Someone has something that really moves me, I'll respond. I read almost everything. And then if there's a message that's really salacious, like negative or
I
whatever.
love that word, salacious.
She's been saying salacious like 100 times a day.
That's gonna be someone's name. I think that's someone's name. It's gotta be someone's name. Look up Salacious Johnson.
Right.
Like it's gotta be someone's name.
Salacious Jackson. What you know?
Oh, I like Salacious. Salacious is a dope name. Nasty name.
Right.
Yeah, the DMs is crazy, but like it was overwhelming yesterday. I'm like, God damn, I just kind of want to, but I'm grateful, man. It's really I'm grateful. Yeah.
Listen, more is coming. Congratulations again. I feel like you're a little cousin of ours, or a cousin, because I'm younger than you. But yeah, congratulations. Much more success. We just want to see you in. We're going to support whatever you do, but we want to see you in these big roles like this. This is great. Sir. We loved it. You did a good job. I definitely was fearful about coming to America because, like, you coming from the classic to the South. I was scared, but you guys did your thing. So congratulations.
Yeah.
For the support, it means a lot. I love to come back, support the hometown. So if you need me, let me know.
I see you in Titanic too, okay?
Yep. I'm gonna see you in the DMs. I'm gonna be the one in the DM.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. I appreciate that, y'all. Thank y'all very much. Y'all be
Have a good one. Salute, man.
Thank you.
Peace.